Thaksin Shinawatra is a Thai businessman, politician and visiting professor. He served in the Thai police from 1973 to 1987 and was the Prime Minister of Thailand from 2001 to 2006. Thaksin founded the mobile phone operator Advance Info Service and the IT and telecommunications conglomerate Shin Corporation in 1987, ultimately making him one of the richest people in Thailand. He founded the Thai Rak Thai Party in 1998 and, after a landslide electoral victory, became Prime Minister in 2001. He was the first democratically elected Prime Minister of Thailand to serve a full term and was re-elected in 2005 by an overwhelming majority. Thaksin declared a war on drugs, in which more than 2,500 people were killed. Thaksin's government launched programs to reduce poverty, expand infrastructure, promote small and medium-sized enterprises, and extend universal healthcare coverage. Thaksin took a strong-arm approach against the separatist insurgency in the Muslim southern provinces. His decision to sell shares in his corporation for more than $1 billion tax-free generated considerable controversy. A citizens' movement against Thaksin, called People's Alliance for Democracy or Yellow Shirts, launched mass protests, accusing him of corruption, abuse of power, and autocratic tendencies. Thaksin called snap elections that were boycotted by the opposition and invalidated by the Constitutional Court. Thaksin was overthrown in a military coup on 19 September 2006. His party was outlawed and he was barred from political activity. Thaksin has since lived in self-imposed exile except for a brief visit to Thailand in 2008. He was sentenced in absentia to 2 years in jail for abuse of power. From abroad he has continued to influence Thai politics through the People's Power Party that ruled in 2008 and its successor organization Pheu Thai Party, as well as the United Front for Democracy Against Dictatorship or Red Shirt movement. His younger sister Yingluck Shinawatra was the Prime Minister of Thailand from 2011 to 2014. Thaksin's great-grandfather, Seng Sakhu, was an immigrant from Maijo, Guangdong, China, who arrived in Siam in the 1860s and settled in Chiang Mai in 1908. His eldest son, Chiang Sakhu, was born in Chanthaburi in 1890 and married a Thai woman named Sang Saman. Chiang's eldest son, Sak, adopted the Thai surname Shinawatra in 1938 because of the country's anti-Chinese movement, and the rest of the family also adopted it. Seng Sakhu had made his fortune through tax farming. Chiang Sakhu Shinawatra later founded Shinawatra Silks and then moved into finance, construction, and property development. Thaksin's father, Lo, was born in Chiang Mai in 1919 and married Yindi Ramingwang. Yindi's father, Charon Ramingwang, was a Hak immigrant who married Princess Chantip Na Changmi, a minor member of the Lana royalty. In 1968, Lo Shinawatra entered politics and became an MP for Chiang Mai. Lo Shinawatra quit politics in 1976. He opened a coffee shop, grew oranges and flowers in Chiang Mai's Sankamphaing district, and opened 2 cinemas, a gas station, and a car and motorcycle dealership. By the time Thaksin was born, the Shinawatra family was one of the richest and most influential families in Chiang Mai. Thaksin was born in Sankamphaing, Chiang Mai province. He is a Theravada Buddhist. He lived in the village of Sankamphaing until he was 15. Then moved to Chiang Mai to study at Montfort College. At 16, he helped run one of his father's cinemas. Thaksin married Pojaman Damapong in July 1976. 38 They have 1 son, Panthongte, and 2 daughters, Pintungta and Pithongtaran. They divorced in 2008. Thaksin's youngest sister, Yingluck Shinawatra, is said to have entered politics in 2011 at her brother's request as leader of the pro-Thaksin Pheu Thai Party. She was later elected Prime Minister on 3 July 2011. Thaksin earned a doctorate in criminology at Sam Houston State University. Thaksin lectured at the Faculty of Social Sciences and Humanities of Mahidol University in 1979. Thaksin was a member of the 10th class of the Armed Forces Academy's preparatory school, and was then admitted to the Thai Police Cadet Academy. Graduating in 1973, he joined the Royal Thai Police. He received a master's degree in criminal justice from Eastern Kentucky University in the United States in 1975, and 3 years later was awarded a doctorate in criminal justice at Sam Houston State University in Huntsville, Texas. Returning to Thailand, he reached the position of Deputy Superintendent of the Policy and Planning Subdivision, General Staff Division, Metropolitan Police Bureau, before resigning his commission in 1987 as a police lieutenant colonel and leaving the police. His former wife, Pojaman Damapong, is the sister of Police General Prayupan Damapong and now uses her mother's maiden name. 39. He is a former university lecturer at Royal Police Cadet Academy in 1975-1976. Thaksin's Police Lieutenant Co.